Youth runner here with Cal star Garrett MacQuiddy, always putting on a show. It doesn't matter what kit he's wearing at Stanford Invitational. Celebrating the 50th edition, and as I just said to Jack Crull from Bradley, that's one of the most spectacular finishes in the 50-year history of the Stanford Invitational, regardless of distance. He goes 3:40.51, you go 3:40.52. We thought for just a millisecond that you were the top guy, then maybe we thought it might get taken out to the thousands or the 10,000s. Ultimately, he's there by 100th. But like I said, brilliant on both of your behalf. Just the fact that you had so much real estate to navigate, like in that last 350, 300, 250, 200. Just the fact that and even with being struck, on the stretch, like just the fact that you still got there. How much do you kind of say, okay, like there were a lot of things, that, like you said, maybe feeling a little tired or whatever, and it's like, and you still got there. Like how encouraging is that aspect to build on?
Yeah, happy to come out of here with a PR by a while. I stuck at 3:41 for a while. I think I went through my World Athletics, and I think I've ran 3:41 like 7 or 8 times at this point through since end of sophomore year.
3:41 consistency.
Yeah, I was consistent at 3:41. I was consistent at 3:58. So to get the 3:57 earlier in indoor season, to get into the 3:40s here, like looking a little faster today. I was hoping to maybe snag a school record out of here, but it was great to be able to close in that speed. And we're in early April right now, so happy to be here and happy to have the leg speed where I closed really well, but could have ran that tactically a little better, probably put myself a little earlier in the field, so I'd have to close as hard, or maybe close with the same thing and have a little bit more real estate at the front to be able to, okay, if I close in the same speed but I'm a half a second ahead in the field, I get the half a second there. So happy to have the leg speed now, but wish I got it today.
I got you. But like you and I and Jack, we're sharing a conversation that so similar to what you're going to have to anticipate in the regionals, and it's like I have to calibrate my brain that it's like you're now part of a conference that's largely East Coast, but obviously we'll still see you in the West Regional.
Right.
There will be a quiz on this for people in terms of where everybody gets directed come May. But the fact that it was so similar to what you're going to expect, probably either in one or both races at regionals.
Yep.
Is there value in that for you?
Absolutely. Yeah. This reminded me of my regional race 2 years ago. Obviously, didn't have a regional race last year when I was running unattached, but to have one race at regionals where we were 3:41 fully strung out, I know if I'm in 7th because I was a later heat that I knew what it would take to make it, and then 2 days later I'm in the first heat. We go out super slow. I end up closing in, I think it was a 1:52.5. So to have those two races, they're like apples and oranges there. I got to be ready for both of them. Absolutely.
Awesome, man. Like I said, regardless of what kit it's been, high school, college, unattached. Always an honor, always a blessing to be able to see Garrett MacQuiddy. Maybe the Stanford people don't appreciate him as much as I do, and obviously his family and the Pretries and everybody else in Golden Bear Country. But always game, always rising to the occasion, and him and Jack Crull certainly did that today. Congratulations on the PR. We know there's going to be more of those going forward, and stay healthy.
Absolutely, thanks so much. I appreciate it.